What's going on, everyone? So Marcus Morris, not Markieff Morris. Markieff Morris is the one that is on the Lakers. Marcus Morris has been, snitching all over the place. He's been spilling all the dirt, all the beans, right? And it's been actually pretty interesting to see. Covered some of the things that he said the other day. But one of the big things that's making its rounds right now is Marcus Morris said that LeBron James wanted Markieff Morris included in the trade, which now everyone is taking and going, so LeBron did know. Ha! Oh my God, we got him. Ding, 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 ding. Rally up all the LeBron haters. Hey, do you hate LeBron? Come on, grab your pitchfork, let's go. And it's hilarious watching all these LeBron people. It's a great example of people just reading and not listening. Look, as a content creator, it happens to me even regularly. People will just read a headline or read something that was like quoted or whatever that I'll put in the title and assume that they know everything about the situation. And they never do. Like, let me break it to you. If you're somebody that loves to just read headlines and think you know about the situation, I promise you've probably never left a comment that actually pertains to the video. And not just mine, I'm talking about period. Like, I see it regularly on other channels, on, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, is notorious for that. People just like reading the headline and then just like chiming in on their opinion. And this is another great example of that. Why? Because if you actually knew the information, if you actually knew how the situation went down, how do we know how the situation went down? Because it was relayed, it was revealed, they said it, it was reported on, right? The Lakers, reports came out that they were worried LeBron might request a trade because they didn't notify him ahead of time. So let me explain. And again, Google. If you don't believe me, because so many times people are like, how do you know? Again, if you don't want to take my word for it, Google it. I encourage people to look up information, right? Don't just, even me, right? Don't just take my word for it, right? Go ahead, look it up yourself, right? The Lakers, Nico Harris, right, and Rob Pelinka were just chilling, vibing, living their best life. And then Nico threw out the potential of a Luka trade. Rob Pelinka thought it was a joke. I mean, Nico said this himself, that he thought Rob thought he was joking, right? They were just kind of like, it was like hey, you want to, what do you think about Luka? Nah, I know it's silly, huh? But what would you say? Nah, it's, yeah, you'd be interested in that, right? That's basically how that went down. They spoke in secrecy. Rob Pelinka even said the only other person that knew was Jeannie. Said they spoke in secrecy. And then once this was like, okay, it's happening. It is go time. We are going to get this done. The Luka for AD part was done. All the little other nuance things they were going to figure out. LeBron received the call and said, hey, this is what we're doing. LeBron immediately called Anthony Davis, right? Anthony Davis was notified, right? That's when all of this, and then the little nuance stuff started getting worked out. LeBron didn't know about that Luka and Anthony Davis were going to be swapped, right? Afterwards, when it's like, okay, well, we want Austin Reeves. No Austin Reeves. We want Max Christie. No Max Christie. Like, again, there's timelines, right? Everything is a step. People seem to think that like Rob Pelinka and Nico were like, yeah, let's do this trade. And then just like everything got done finally. No, like they even said they were talking about this for over a month, right? Like that was just the Luka and Anthony Davis trade and all that stuff. And then you go back to LeBron and you go, hey, buddy, so this is actually happening. This is what's going to happen. We're trading for Luka right now. Anthony Davis is being traded. Maybe they worked out all the little details. Right? So maybe they already knew that they were getting Maxi Kleba and that. And then LeBron was like, I want Markieff Morris. Right? Get Markieff Morris back. Also, Marcus Morris, his brother, even said in the interview that Markieff was going to retire. That he was considering retiring after he found out about the trade. Markieff, in an interview, when asked about the trade, said he heard about the Luka trade and didn't find out till later he was included. because it was already announced. Markieff was added on after because LeBron wanted to get Markieff, right? Two things can be accurate, right? LeBron had no clue about the Luka part of it, and then later said, I want Markieff Morris when he did find out. That's usually how it goes, right? Like, just like when you find out, if your wife and your son are in cahoots to go get McDonald's and you don't know about the McDonald's, and then they come to you and they go, hey, we're going to go get McDonald's, and you say, hey, can you get me a Big Mac meal on the way? Since you're already doing it, might as well get me a Big Mac meal. Maybe I didn't even want McDonald's, right? Maybe I didn't want it. Maybe that's not how I feel, but you're going to do it anyway, all right? And I'm hungry, so you know what? Get me a Big Mac meal, right? I didn't know that they were going to McDonald's. They figured that out, right? They just told me they were going to McDonald's, and they didn't even ask me. I just say, hey, while you're at it, can you that's the situation in a nutshell, right? Nico and Rob worked out the Luka part of it and Anthony Davis part of it. And then everything started, okay, we're going to get this finalized. Let's go. Now that it's done, you pick up the phone and you go, hey, that's what happened, right? And you have to let Anthony Davis know. So they let Anthony Davis know. They let LeBron know. LeBron calls AD, hey, buddy, like, dude, I didn't know about this, blah, 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 blah. It's still possible LeBron didn't know about it. Is it possible LeBron knew everything? Sure, right? But, like, why? Why would everyone, like, at the end of the day, again, LeBron, if he gave the green light, sure, if he was like, if you wanted the green light, yeah. But, like, if the Luka trade was going to get done regardless, even if LeBron didn't want Luka to be traded, right? Like, let's say LeBron was like, absolutely not, do not trade Anthony Davis for Luka. The Lakers would be the dumbest organization in the history of organizations to say no to that Luka trade. Even if LeBron did want to be traded. Let's say immediately LeBron was like, hey, get me out of here, I want to be traded. You go, okay, LeBron, where would you like to go? Like, you don't not do the Luka trade. No, I don't care what the circumstances are. I don't care how LeBron feels about it. You do not do that trade, right? And so what did the Lakers do? They did the trade, right? And they said, we were worried that LeBron might go, well, you traded AD, that's my guy, I want out of here too, which I don't know why they'd be worried. Why? Luka is literally everything LeBron has been praying for since the bubble, right? So I was like, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. Like, this is his thing, right? Yeah, of course, there is the potential, there's the possibility. We talked about, like, hey, what would it look like if this happens? But like I said from the beginning, like, I don't think he's going to, I doubt he leaves, right? Like, it might make more sense for the Lakers to trade him, but at the end of the day, LeBron's not going anywhere, right? Like, so again, what do you have? You have LeBron who's happy, all this stuff. LeBron didn't know about it, and that's fine. Did LeBron request for Markieff Morris to be there? Yes, because they both can be true, right? LeBron can find out about it and go, hey, while you're at it, get me Markieff Morris. Dallas doesn't care. Markieff isn't going to even play. Markieff was going to retire. So they're looking at it as like, okay, fine, take him. Like, like, who cares, right? You did us a favor. That's all it was. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass question. You let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? Kind of mix in the middle. I don't know how you can disagree with me because, again, all this information is on the internet. Like, it's readily available. You can look it up. Again, don't take my word for it. But if you do, go ahead. I'd love to hear your logic on it. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out. So we enjoy these types of videos. Truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.